Hello, let us look at into the database management system project 1. This is Abhigna Chaudhary and we are team of 2, Tarun and me. And now let us look at into the ER diagram that we have created for the project 1. So this is the ER diagram that we have created. Now let us look at into the ER diagram. So there is client, code, and order and tree and bill. These are the different entities that are attributes that are here. And now let us look at into the client. Here the client has different entities such as client ID, last name, address, email, phone number, and credit card info also. And it also has its first name. Now you can see that here the client ID is a primary key, and from client there's a many to one relationship present here. And also when the client submits, after the client submits, it goes to the court, and you can see here the court. Court as a client also, such as client court also has a different entities. Now the court has court ID, request date, note, client ID, tree ID, and status. And here the primary key is court ID, and there is also a foreign key that is present here, that is tree ID. The quote is in the note is here in the double circle because there are multiple entities that are present in the note. And after the quote is associated, it goes to the order. Now you can see in the order there are different entities such as order ID, begin date, end date, and the quote ID. And the quote ID is here the foreign key. And from code it can request to cut. And in this the request to cut, it goes from the tree. And the tree also has a different entities. As you can see, the request to cut has one to many, only one to many relationships. And now from tree has a different entities, that is the tree ID, note, near house, height, size, location, and pictures. And here the primary key is tree ID. As I've earlier mentioned, the picture has a double circle because it has three pictures in it. So now let's go to the order. From order, after the order is generated, now it directly redirects to the bill. And here in the bill, there are different entities such as note, bill ID, status, order ID, and total amount. And in bill, the bill ID is considered as a primary key, and order ID is considered as a foreign key. So this is the ER diagram roughly. So now let's go to the login page. So this is how the login page looks like. And now if you wanted to, if a new register, if a person who has to newly register can register here. And if you just click on the register here, let's go to the register here page. And let us give a username. Let us give a prenny at the rate of gmail.com here. And let's give a first name as Prini and last name as Shah. Now, after giving the last name, just go to the phone number. Let us give a phone number to this, and then let's create a password. And now let's confirm the password. And now here we are giving a credit card number. And now let's register this. So it is already registered here. Now you can log in using the same details here. The username is Prenny, and let's type the password also. Now let us click the login. See, this is how you are logged in. It says welcome, you have been successfully logged in. So this is how you log a new user and log in. From here my partner Tarun will continue this.
So this is the page for a new client who wants to, go through a tree cutting project. So this is a basic page for right now for project one. If we just click on logout, and this is the actual welcome page what we have. So we're gonna log in using the main root ID. So we're giving the password now. Click on login. So this is the list of users which are already been registered over here. So these are the new users. So that is Abhigna and Prani. So my partner just entered the Prani's details over here. So this is how it works, and we also have given a logout button, so we can just log out using this button. And if you just click on initialize database, the all the data which has been created recently will get deleted. So the recent datas which have been created are Abhigna and Prani. So I'll just click on initial database, and those two databases are gonna be deleted from the actual database. So this is how our website works. So we can just click on logout and see all the like sign up page. We can also try registering. We can just type in the username as some random person's name. So yeah, let's. And the first name is V, and the last name is V, and we're gonna give phone number. So we're gonna create one password. So if I just click on the register button, the username and the first name, last name, phone number details, and the password and all those things will be stored in the database. So like if there is a new user who doesn't have access to the portal and he wants to get his work done by just registering into this portal, he can just fill in all the details and click on register, so they're gonna be registered automatically. So we can just see if the like the newly registered data has been reflecting in the root username and password or not. So we just enter the credentials, click on login. Yeah, so over here in the list of all users, there is a new user which is Varshi, and this is the details which we entered recently. So we can just also check in the MySQL data, MySQL workbench also. We can just like this is the code for MySQL where we just use this testdb, that is testdb database, and we drop the table if there is any table of user is already existing in the database. And this is the code to create a table if there is no user database they are present in the database already. So these are all the details which are gonna include. So we have given mentioned the email as a primary key over here. So then we just insert our users with all these credentials, and these are the list of users which are being active in the database. So this is the query to display the table. So we can just click on control enter. So yeah, so updated table will be visualized over here. So this is the new table with new column, I mean new row which has been added, that is Varshi. So this is how the our website works. So we just put all the credentials in the user page where we register, and all the details will be like will just come over here and store in the database. So this is the actual like the best way to store all the database, and even the root can use like see all the details, like whoever have been registered to his portal, and who are active and who are not active, and he has the authority also to see all their credit card details and all the other details which they have been entered while registering. So and also he can delete a user if they are inactive from a very long time. He can just delete the user from the database. So we can just delete it by using the initialize database button. So yeah, this is it for the project. So we can just log out over here, and this is the the sign up page. So this is it for today. Thank you so much.